To It's your boy Dat Nasty, and today we're gonna be playing 2K22 live stream for the Detroit Pistons. Let's get it, man. Let's go. I'm still trying to get used to live streaming, Carson. Phew. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Alrighty. Alrighty. Guarantee when I play Fortnite, I get a whole bunch of people, huh? I gotta, like, make this a routine as much as possible. Know what I'm saying? The Rolling Loud is tomorrow, you know that, right? You gotta be like this. So look at the chat. You gotta be like that. Your notifications make me wanna make a weird face. Just waiting for this one. It's live streaming earlier. Just took some time to get used to it, huh? Especially being gone for a month. Nuggets getting pretty good. It's doing pretty good, man. Mm-hmm. Knock on wood. There you go. Hold on, I need to go back. Don't select delete. Oh, wait. 7 minutes. Custom NVIDIA blacktop. Default. TV broadcast. Instance. Uncourt. Custom. Yeah, custom. Seemed like the volume was gone for a sec. Alright, there we go. We turn it down a little bit. Right there is fine. Prime time, oh yeah. And we on a Hall of Fame. No cap. Oh. Oh yeah, they don't have 21. Yeah, that's crazy. Number 00, Carson. Alright. Oh, they're playing Enely Chopper right now. And Polo G. I gotta turn this one up, guys. We gotta vibe first, guys, before we start. I'm going to people coming to money with the
like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic.
That man Matt's getting paid and habit.
Like I was a maverick or John Madden.
You the mommy into the jump into the comments to the gunny under the hands coming you the mommy and do by something and according to the money and you the mommy and something I'm doing good bands or racks, even water and painting friends and that first playing wax, put them blue box into a band, my shooter aim is just getting up big here, then I'm blaming that, catch them bam quick, get them clip them, the land is back up.
Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping.
Big money creeping, two turn gang, gonna do you to snatch two chains, bitch, I'm squeezing. Pain, he breathing. Man, them heaters. Live on far game, but can't believe it.
Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. What feels about money? Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account.
I heard that song in concert too.
Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. Feels about money. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jumping.
go, baby.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down with the reenactor.
Yo, what's up, man? Good game last night.
It was alright, Mia. Oh. So I upgraded my threes a lot. See how I do. There we go.
Right here. You could do better than that.
There we go. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Man, I can't even watch this. Hey, hit me up.
Carson Jeremy Grant said, "Hey, hit me up." He's my favorite player on the team. And then Kate Cunningham. There's a
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your head in the game. Just like that.
Oh.
one more.
Whenever I don't hit the green, I mostly miss.
Hey, hit me up.
I got you, Jeremy Grant. Soon I will be going to your former team, the Nuggets.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Getting started, man. It's getting started.
This is hard.
Get your mind right.
You like my North Carolina Jordan 1 special? These are hard to make. Hopefully eventually my 2K23 2K22 player is better than Jordan's. That didn't count because it wasn't. It has to be on the thing.
Again. Come on, focus.
Ooh, let's go.
Get your mind right.
Green light.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
I'm Steph Curry, Carson. What the fuck? There we go. Excellent, like Steph Curry. Excelente, Carson. Muy excelente. One more and then I'm perfect. What? That was unlucky. You can't pass. I gotta go take some interviews. What the fuck? Interview. The Detroit Pistons media. Way more Fortnite players, huh? It's a weekly workout. Can't believe we're still players.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
What's going on? Oh, okay. Got it. Doo-doo garbage. I'm not gonna say that. That guy right there is doo-doo garbage. Just kidding. What the heck? Whoa. Look at that. Whoa. Look, Carson, it's a tiger. Wow. That's cool. Gazer, gazer. Gazer, gazer. Gazer, gazer. Gazer, gazer. Alright, you ready?
Thanks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
I'm doing my career. I'm an old head.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. The giant fist of Joe Louis announcing Detroit as the setting of our broadcast today. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game, 1 through 5. One team executive said there is a high threshold on big men right now. The big has to do it all. Another said top bigs must have a diverse skill set. Ball handling, shooting, all of it. Guys, these days, size and athleticism are not enough.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperation on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Oubre in at the small forward spot. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Jeremy Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Lee in at the point guard. So the Hornets win the tip. Now, Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Primetime comes in for Lee. The Hornets also changing it up. Plumlee is checked in for Harrell. B.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Ball. No good from Grant.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Oubre passes to Washington. Rozier against Bagley. And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Now, here's Oubre. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. A fadeaway. You can't get that one to fall. The Pistons go the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, I think they just seem to be a page behind. A step slower out there all game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Left side, Martin. Tries again. Yep, that one goes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball's knocked loose. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. For the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Lopez, he's checked in for Charlotte. The shot's good from Bryant.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that.
Give me that,
a lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the basket by Rozier. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Now, here's Joseph. Diallo, the pass to Olynyk. Inside. Bagley with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lopez outside. Pass to Washington. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Passes to Primetime. To the middle. Bagley the pass to Primetime. And he converts the lane.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
This guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early,
I want that.
That certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Primetime is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Down low, here's Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Oubre's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Stolen by Ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Grizzlies seemed to be struggling. He added a few points and a couple of boards as well. His low production has really become almost not a surprise anymore. He hasn't been getting it going for a while. We'll see if tonight is the night he can get back on track. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great job. And you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
Now, here's Oubre. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Ball with a wide-open look. Rebound by the Pistons. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now, here's Diallo. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And Olynyk kicks to Joseph. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
Oubre with it. Diallo's there. Oubre dishes to Martin. Here's Ball. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 5-point Hornets lead. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And, Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well,
tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one. Both teams making substitutions here. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Miles Bridges is out there with Oubre.
Dat Nasty Peace, LaMelo.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
The pass to Primetime. Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Clock at 6. Cunningham's shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bridges finds Ball. To the inside. Harrell. And Harrell slaps it in.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Garza. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Bay. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Here's Ball. He has 6. Passes it to Richards. And here is Bridges. Now the pass to Richards. And Ball gets double teamed. Bridges inside. He's defended by Bay. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Primetime, the pass to Bay, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
A different look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart, and Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Driving inside. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Olenek is checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Dishes to Oubre for the lead. Rebound by the Pistons. Bay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Bay. Ball against Joseph. Ball kicks to Bridges. Pass to Oubre. For the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Driving the lane. No good from Primetime.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges outside. Back to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Wayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Pass to Olenek. He feeds it to Bagley. Misses from close range. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the...
Checking in for the away team.
Now we're getting blown out.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Bridges up top.
I got to help side.
Back to Washington. Pass the ball. This one for 3. And that's collected by Primetime. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Primetime is out there with Lee, and it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Primetime, the pass to Stewart. Shoots over Bridges, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Miles Bridges. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Oubre is checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for Mason Plumlee.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Ball against Lee. Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The pass to Ball. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrell, and it's good off the back rim and in. Harrell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
How about Montrezl Harrell coming into his own a bit as a scorer in this league, having another big night.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. 1:14 left in the game. Here's Harrell. The kick out to Ball. Rozier, the pass to Oubre. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Shot clock at 2.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure.
Take me out.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them.
What did you think of how it hit?
Dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The ones that hate me the most are just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Hello.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yes. Yes. Ah.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's go. Almost.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Hey, get the ball.
One. Green light. 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. 4.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Still?
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Are you ready, coach? At Washington. Ready?
Being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be...
The majestic Supreme Court building in Washington, D.C. Welcome from our nation's capital. Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a match made in heaven.
Basketball on Valentine's Day, Carson.
2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt. Marvin Bagley is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Stewart in at the center position. And for the Wizards, in at forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. Ish Smith out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And this game will represent a much-needed win for one of these teams. Grant, I've heard players say they hate losing more than they love winning. Think that's true?
I think it's definitely true. I mean, most players would say that, and I would say that. And we know only one team can win it all, so that competitive streak can be torturous.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. And some great news for MP. He'll be at All-Star Weekend participating in the Rising Stars.
I'm going to participate in the Rising Stars.
He's making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Avdia. And Kispert is subbed in for Smith. Here's Kispert, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Beal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Kispert, 5 on the clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Bagley. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Kispert. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Over Stewart. And the shot falls short that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Bagley. Grant outside. Here's Primetime. Now Bagley. Hachimura covering. Outside for Grant. From downtown. The rebound by the Wizards. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were able to fight off the Pistons.
Wizards. It's simple. Your defense has
I didn't even know you used to play for the Wizards. I feel like fight right now.
Take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Washington trailing. To the inside. And Bryant the bucket on the assist from Hachimura.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Inside, here's Kispert, and the layup is good off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Grant outside. Got a piece of it. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Washington. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically, doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
Brad, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Kelly Olynyk, Amadou Diallo out there with Saban Lee. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard position. Well, Kia has just announced their latest partner. MP will be a spokesman for the official automotive partner of the NBA.
And how about that, BA? You know he's excited about this partnership. MP has been balling out, and Kia took notice. This is a great deal for both sides. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. And all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's Olynyk. Carey grabs a miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Smith outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection at 7.
So that brings the first half to a close. Wizards out in front. They're up by 10.
Wizards,
and join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go.
Pistons substitution.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Smith in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Brent, starting your career in the 50s.
62 to 60, guys.
Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current score?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow.
62, 62,
but it's
Carson.
crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love the offense. These players and teams today providing just that.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
And he comes up with a bucket. He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Smith. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Here's primetime, hounded by Beal. Trying to go for a
to throw
lob. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Smith outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Three-pointer, Beal. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
Here's Avdia. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's primetime, hounded by Beal. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's primetime. He's got 6. Back to Stewart.
2 minutes.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Up top, Bryant, guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's in there. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Diallo on the wing. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Their mid-range shooting has been tremendous all game, guys. There hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Kispert's checked in for Avdia. To the paint. Here's Lee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Lee's got his first bucket in this one.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Kispert. Up top, Bryant. Here's Neto. 11 points in the game. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Drives to the hoop. Intercepted. Hachimura with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Here's Kispert. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Diallo outside. Right wing. Pass to Grant. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. A little mid-range shot is up. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Shooting for Detroit.
Numbers off on the second. Here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
I've been unlucky, Carson.
It's the Wizards up by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Amadou Diallo. Marvin Bagley is out there with Cunningham. And it's prime time in at the point. Neto's shot is off.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Diallo outside. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Grant. Diallo outside. Here's primetime. Grant, the pass to Diallo. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Primetime. Washington with a rebound. Here's Caldwell Pope. Bryant with it. Here's Carey. Tries again. Off with the layup. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Basketball IQ's getting higher.
Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Here's Kispert, covered by Diallo. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Neto. And again, Washington, no good. Pass to primetime. Here's Cunningham. Diallo outside. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And the Wizards call time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Beal. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Oh, look at that,
and for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Washington's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Beal outside. Over to the wing. Porzingis against Stewart. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Primetime. Up and in on the layup.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Beal's shot is off. Here's Primetime. Into the lane. Beal with some nice D. Easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I've seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene.
Nuggets won again. Lakers lost again. No good for the Lakers, huh? What? Yeah, I'm going to go to the Nuggets, man, regardless. I'm gonna probably play one game with the Nuggets. Because I need to see how it is.
How's it going?
Going alright.
Hey, man.
get in some work.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Look at that, Carson. Ooh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What? I didn't?
I see him, I see him. With the foul. One more. Hey, don't let him run there.
Oh.
Good boy. Oh, that's good.
Let's go. I figured it out, guys.
Hey, right here. Hey, he can ball, huh? You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
And the last game ever of the Detroit Pistons ever. The Boston Celtics.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. Just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA.
Are you cold? I'm hot.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky.
There, right? Yeah, right there.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bagley, and it's Hayes in at the point guard. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Now, here's Cunningham.
The old arena.
To the paint. Reverses. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Coming off that lob.
Now into the lineup
out on the floor for the Celtics. For the Pistons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Prime time, the pass to Lee. Here's prime time. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Clock at 4. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, and the son of an NBA player, right? Grant understands you have to give full effort. Complete the offensive possession.
Now here is Holiday. There's the pass to White. We've got 1:48 left in the first. The kick out to Holiday. Good on the three-point shot.
Wonderful execution from Holiday. Looking to sure right there. Catching and shooting like this. It's all about getting Holiday to the rim.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Assist from
Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. But we've got a lot of game left to play.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Lee. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Detroit ball.
And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Diallo kicks to Olynyk. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And here is Neesmith. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
There's the drive. Grant kicks to Olynyk. Passes it to Primetime. Back to Olynyk. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Diallo. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. You got Jeremy Grant, Lee out there with prime time. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, prime time in the last game against the Wizards gave his team a big boost. He had 10 points, and his aggressiveness allowed him to make an impact from the charity stripe as well. And his contributions off the bench were huge. He was a real spark plug. Kevin, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't overthink it. He just needs to go out there and play his game.
And Detroit has possession. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Here's primetime. Light covering. Diallo the pass to Lee. Now Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going... Oh, come on.
Changes there for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for White. Pritchard passes to Cornett. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 14 points.
You can't let Tatum fire away from there. He's capable of really hurting you from distance.
Here's primetime. Good on the bucket.
That's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Bagley. Another shot. It's deflected. Brown outside. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, Bay with it. Olynyk the pass to primetime. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Williams.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good luck.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much. Going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Neesmith comes in for Al Horford. Justin Holiday's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Pritchard. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really Just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Williams is out there with Tatum. Then it's Neesmith. Then there is Derek White. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Pistons trail by 3. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
White with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Garza. He's guarded by Williams. Driving to the basket. Basket counts.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to White. Rebound by the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And out of bounds is the Celtics gain possession. Austin making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Olynyk's checked in. Outside Holiday. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Primetime. White covering. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Pistons have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Hayes is checked in for Detroit. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons trail by 3. Primetime, the pass to...
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Gotta get excited, Carson.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Diallo. Now here's Brown. Beyond the arc. The shot missing. Performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
There's a bad defense down here. No second shot. Rebound we go. All right? But make sure, make a miss, get back. Here we go.
Want to make more plays, be fast end-to-end. Dwayne Casey injecting energy into his team.
Yeah, and when they're in attack mode, sometimes it can lead to turnovers, but it can also lead to a nice run.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Detroit, Primetime is out there with Hayes. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Bay in at the 3. Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Damn it.
Brown outside. Inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Tatum against Bay. Stewart kicks to Hayes.
Wide open.
To the left side wing. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Bagley. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
Here's White. And here is Brown. Over Bagley. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Brown. And he ends up missing both free throws. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into the pro ball, and you really know that's where they want to end up. The ruling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Prime time, the pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And he drives in. That shot's good from prime time. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. They're trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Stewart passes to prime time. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Here's prime time. Just 4 to shoot. Hayes the pass to prime time. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Here's Pritchard in the corner. Tatum with it. Shoots over Bay. It's off. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
Terrible.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
We beat them because
that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David
I still feel like I played
this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.
I gotta play better. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's that time of the year when a good rookie starts separating themselves from the pack. And wouldn't you know, MP is still right in the middle of that pack. It's because he's nothing special. Just like I've always said, he had a lot of hype with his little channel, but this is the NBA. This is real ball right here. Is it technically possible he could go on the run? I guess. Is it technically possible that I could become a gymnast? I don't see that happening either. This is the MP you're going to see going forward. So get used to it.
Yeah. The ones that hate me the most look just.
Alright, now I'm gonna play the Rising Star games.
I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years,
I remember this
over the years in general, there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying
green fire.
Stars challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Primetime's checked in for USA. Here's Giddey. Back to Wagner. Kuminga with a wide open look. No good from outside. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And that one's good, Wagner.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ball, the pass to Primetime. Over to the wing.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Giddey. Takes it off the glass.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Primetime. 5 to shoot. Pass the ball. Baseline Jay on the way and misses it off the right side of the rim. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Let's go. And it's Wagner missing. USA leading by 7. Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Achua. Now, here's Wagner. He's defended by Bay.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Back to ball. And there's the pass to Primetime. USA moving the ball around. Barnes passes to Primetime. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Team World trails by 5. Passes it to Hayes from the arc. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Primetime. The dish to Wiseman. Shoots over Achua. They get the rebound to the right side. Bay passes to Barnes. Here's Primetime, and they pick up 2.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
A platoon swap here for Team World.
Substitution on the court. Into the lineup for Team
on the
World.
fouls in terms of what's been called tonight.
For Team World.
And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Green is out there with Bay. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Primetime and at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And for Team World, they've got Achua. Wagner is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Hayes. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Bay. And he banks in the layup. Bay's got 4 this quarter.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Pass to Achua. Here's Giddey. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve.
My team's so way too.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
We're winning now, 37-35.
He doesn't get the second one. Now USA with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. No good from Primetime.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
It's Team World versus Team USA.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Giddey. And finished off by Kuminga.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Hayes kicks to Wagner. Over Green. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Bay pulls it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
They kick it out to Green. And the pass to Primetime. Pass to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Ball. Again, USA.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Team World trails by 4, and the call will be against Primetime. Second personal so that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. This is to Green. USA moving the ball around and finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Giddey the pass to Kuminga. Here's Giddey from downtown. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebound by Team World. Pass to Wagner.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Giddey. He has 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Ball. Prime time, the pass to Green. Got a hand on it. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Giddey, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's prime time. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Green, the pass to prime time. Outside, Ball. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Down low and finished off by Wiseman with the shot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Kuminga. Defense is right there.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Prime time, the pass to Wiseman. Rebound by Team World. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kuminga.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's prime time. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for prime time.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. USA leads by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both.
Substitution.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for USA?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
The free throw off from Tate. Here's Primo. Pass to Maladon. The pass to Pakusevsky. Right wing. Launches a 3. Team World with a fresh shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's prime time. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Here's Primo. Good saving. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
Sinks the 3-pointer. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
The shot's good from prime time.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Melodon. He's covered by Halliburton. Out left to the wing, Primo. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Green, he's checked in for prime. Look, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Melodon, and it's Primo in at the 3. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 12 points in just the second half.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's prime time. Here's Reed. Hakusevsky grabs the miss. Hakusevsky's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Primo. Drills it from outside.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
USA leading by 21. Prime time, the pass to Barnes. Here's Reed, and it's blocked. Here's Primo. Good ball movement here by Team World. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Team World trails by 21. Here's Giddey. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Into the lane. Goes up on the block. Again, USA.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. No good on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count that bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Primo. Good saving. That one good for 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for USA. Now the pass to Primetime. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Primetime, the pass to Reed. It's Tate, top of the key. The 3 can't connect. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Getting closer.
Yeah. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down.
How do you request it?
Extreme like BMXing.
Gotta go to settings.
People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. Right, you want to be in this scene. She had the videos trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync.
Request trick.
Y'all think everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden in 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach.
Keys cannot be requested at this time. When can I go? When can I request a trick?
Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter.
When does the trade deadline open?
Means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on.
So I have to play these games? These 3 games?
Shut up like my show is on. Give a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on.
So wait, how do you know the trade deadline is March 1st?
Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy.
How do you know it's March?
Like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. That's right, you want to be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being in this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me.
So I have to play at least 4 more games. You're saying? Or should I wait, because I kind of want to sim. So what do I sim? These 3 or these 4? Alright, how do you sim?
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet.
Wait, do I sim these 3 or wait, do I click here or click here? Alright, then what? Oh, I cannot simulate. Until I have established myself as the starter. What? Yep. Alright, I think that's a good way to end it then. Kinda dumb. Alright, y'all, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Please leave a like, share, subscribe if you are new. Dat Nasty Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.